Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and today we will be starting a new Season of Discovery playthrough where I will be playing as a dwarf priest. And this priest's name is Father Trav. This is my first time playing as a priest on the channel, so I'm looking forward to it. Probably going to be healing quite a bit of dungeons during this playthrough. So let's pick up the first quest.
What's on your mind?
Sten Stoutarm. Ah, well, aren't you a sturdy-looking one? Perhaps you can assist me with a thing or two. Not much help around here except for green apprentices, and they've other things to worry about. Dwarven outfitters.
What do we have here? You look as though you might need something to keep your hands warm, HM. I'll tell you what would help. A pair of nice warm gloves. And being the kind soul that I am, I'd be more than happy to provide you with a suitable pair. I've one condition, however. I need you to go get me some wolf meat. Nice arrangement, HM. You bring me some wolf meat, and I'll make sure you don't lose any digits to frostbite. Well, what do you say?
All right, so let's do this. We're going to try to get these rabbit handler gloves.
Off with you.
Let's go slay some wolves, guys. And I am using a few add-ons for this playthrough. One of them is voiceover. That is a add-on that pretty much reads the quest to you and puts a voice over the NPCs. Does a pretty damn good job, I must say. I've enjoyed it ever since I got it. All right, so let's see what abilities we have here. We have attack. Don't really need that on the bars. Might and lesser heal. Let's check out the racials. We have stone form. While active, grants immunity to bleed, poison, and disease effects. In addition, armor increased by 10%, lasts 8 seconds. It's a 3-minute cooldown, so I'll put that here. Kind of looks like we turn to stone when we use it. Let's see what else the dwarves have. Find treasure. Allows the dwarf to sense nearby treasure, making it appear on the minimap. Lasts until canceled. All right, so let's put that up. Put that, try to get this stuff out of the way here. So there we go, find treasure. So when we walk around, it will show if there's ever like any treasure on the map for us to go and loot. We also have frost resistance. Frost resistance increased by 10. Gun specialization, gun skill increased by 5. I guess that's why dwarves are seem to be pretty good hunters. And then we have Secrets of the Light. Allows you to meditate on the mysteries of the light in holy places. That is interesting. That's a passive that we have. And then we have Dodge. Gives a chance to dodge enemy melee attacks, attack, and shoot. Put shoot here. Do not have a wand yet for that, though. And that is it. I wonder if we will get Fear Ward. That was an ability that only dwarven priests could have. And it was considered to be pretty overpowered in Classic WoW because many of the raid bosses have mechanics and abilities that fear the tank. So you would always want to have a dwarf priest in your group to give your tank Fear Ward so they wouldn't get feared. So I wonder if they took that out in Season of Discovery. Maybe they did. That'd be too bad. I was kind of hoping we would have Fear Ward. It's been a while since I played a dwarf, though, on the channel. Last time I played a dwarf was as a hunter in Classic WoW. So I'm happy to be back again in Dunmorrow. But one sad part about this, though, is the day I decide to play priest, guys, they decide to nerf them. And there was a nerf where priest's rune abilities base healing nerfed by 20%. So abilities like, I think, Penance and Prayer Mending are now, they do less healing, fuck by 20%. Just too bad. They did that because they believe that the priest is too overpowered as a healer, and they are clearly the best healers in Season of Discovery at the moment. We'll see what the nerfs do. Maybe a new healer will take the #1 spot now. I think the second best healer was Druid, Presto Druid. But I'm still going to enjoy playing a priest, I think. See what it's like. And if we're not, into the healing that much, maybe we could give Shadow a try. But we'll be attempting to heal first. We'll probably heal all the way through, I think. Because why not, right? It's going to help us get into dungeon groups. People are always looking for healers. And the server I am on, guys, is a Living Flame US. It is a PvP server. There is no RP, so I do not have the RP add-on going. This character does not have a background story like the others did on Crusader Strike. All right, so there we go. We got our tough wolf meat. Let's head back, and we will turn this quest in. We should pick this one up, though, the Troll Cave.
My brother, Sanir, and I were sent to different parts of Dun Morok to investigate the threat posed by the trolls.
Oh, nice.
The Senate has its hands full with the trogs, so they've no need for further annoyances. From what I've seen, the trolls aren't well situated here in Coldridge Valley, mostly the southern cave. I'd say that the army will not be necessary. A few strong arms should be more than enough. Perhaps you'd like to assist in this endeavor. I have the authority to offer compensation for your help.
All right. So looks like we may have to go slay some trolls, guys. And one thing in Season of Discovery, they do like to give you an easy rune to get in the starting zone. So we'll try to get that this episode. I'm not too sure what rune that will be for the priests, but we will find out.
Great to meet you. See you soon.
Bull's giving you a bit of trouble. You do well to avoid the fangs and claws and other sharp bits, yes?
Ah, wonderful. The wolf meat should do nicely. Oh, don't worry, adventurer. I wouldn't forget my part of the bargain. Here, one of these should fit you.
I got quite a bit of loot here. Let's put these gloves on. Looking good. We got some boots now. Let's pick up these other quests here.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to do a favor for me, lad. A stack of letters
hallowed
came through the
rune.
past today.
This could be it.
But I don't have the time to send them along. They're all addressed to Talin Kenai. You can find him to the west down the road. He's set up camp next to the frozen lake. What do you say? Do you? While you were helping me out, this rune was given to me to pass on to you. Take some time to read it when you have a chance. I'm thinking it came from the priest trainer Branstock. Take a gander at it and go find him inside Anvilmar when you've a chance. I hope you're here to lend us a hand, adventurer. After the last Trog attack, we could use all the help we can get. I hear the buggers have been popping up all across the lands, and it seems Coldridge Valley is no exception. They've been spotted all over the hills to the southeast and near the frozen lake. And that's not all. Just a few nights ago, they attacked and overran our camp to the west. We're a bit short-handed here, lad, and we need strong arms to help drive the Trogs back.
All right, so let's read this hallowed rune. With the holy light warm in our backs and new discoveries being made every day, 'tis an exciting time to be one of Ironforge's sons. The Explorers League makes headway every day in its search for long-lost answers to even older questions, and now we have you among our faithful to aid in the battle against the Trogs and any other threat to our borders. Find me when you have the time. I'll be in the back of Anvilmar, just up the hill. Brainstock, Kaldor, Priest, Trainer. Okay, so let's have a chat with Brandstock.
What can I hope the light is with you, adventurer. Is there anything I can do for you today?
Nice. Turn this in.
See you soon.
Ah, you made it, Father Trav. Wonderful. I was gonna say, I was about to lose faith that ye'd arrive at all. Get it? Lose faith? It's a joke, lad. Ah, never mind. You didn't come here for me bad jokes anyway.
I'm the one who can train you as you start to find your way around Coldridge Valley. When you feel you're ready, come back to me and we'll see about maybe teaching you a new spell or two to fend off the valley from them blasted trogs. You got the light on your side, along with all of Ironforge, adventurer. No pressure on you to become something special.
All right, so here is the quest for the new rune. The light has shown me your future, Father Trav. Fighting the trogs to the southwest, within a chest you will find a memory of the past. Once you acquire it, return here and kneel before the altar of light. Meditate on its mysteries. When you have focused your thoughts, you will be able to make sense of this memory and learn a new technique. Speak to me when you have done this. All right, so it looks like we're going to get the Penance ability, guys. Launches a volley of holy light at the target, causing 14 holy damage to an enemy or 35 healing to an ally, instantly and every 1 second for 2 seconds. We can put that on our gloves.
You got my attention.
All right, so that sounds good, guys. So there is the altar of light, and that is where we need to bring the memory to. All right, so let's go do that. Looking forward to getting Penance. That is a pretty damn OP ability, I must say. Does quite a bit of damage, and it heals for a lot as well. I think that may be the reason why Reese got nerfed. I think maybe abilities like Penance were just healing for way too much. I wonder what other priests think about that nerf. If it was right or not. I always get pissed off when I'm playing a class and it's my main and they nerf my class out of nowhere. That has happened to hunters quite a bit since the launch of Season of Discovery. Alright, so looks like we have to deliver some mail here. We have a lot of quests to do. It looks like the memory is right here. I guess we'll pick that up while we're slaying these trogs. I want to get Penance as soon as possible because everything's just going to get wrecked once we get Penance. And I also forgot to put auto loot on. It's under gameplay and controls. Yeah, it is fun playing Alliance again. Interested to see what it's like playing as Alliance during Season of Discovery. We will be hanging out in Darnassus quite a bit, since that's where the Boon of Blackfathom buff is dropped. It's going to take us a while to get there, though. We will have to make a journey through the wetlands. Or maybe we can, go there through the mounds of Dunmoreau. I did that on my warrior, hardcore warrior. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, maybe we'll give that a try. And I'm not done with the Horde characters, guys. Like, I will be still playing the Warlock and the Mage from time to time. Whenever we get a new rune or we do a raid or any endgame stuff like that. And I will be going back to for sure the Warlock when Phase 2 comes out on February 8th. Which is just under a month away. So we have the memory of a troubled acolyte. Let's check that out. Focus on the memory to learn a new spell requires a mind cleared by meditating on the spiritual mysteries of Azeroth. Okay, so let's head back to the Altar of Light. Let's see what we can do here. Learn rune from memory. Can't do that yet. Maybe I have to use that, allows you to meditate. Why can't I do that yet? Focus on the memory to learn a new spell requires a mind cleared by meditating on the spiritual mysteries of Azeroth. Alright, well, we got... I thought the Altar of Light would do that. Not too sure.
What's on your mind? Safe travels.
Alright, well, let's check out the quest. Go to our quest log. Anyway, so we found the memory. Is there any more? Kneel. Oh, we have to kneel. Okay. So that's how we clear our mind. Okay. All right, there we go. Meditation on the light. Your mind is expanded by your meditation, granting you the clarity to learn new spells from memories found throughout the world. That's interesting. All right, so there we go. Okay, so let's check this out. We have Penance now. Put that on our gloves. And there it is. Let's turn this quest in.
Hi. Off with you.
As the light reveals more visions to you, you can always meditate at sacred sites to clear your thoughts and contemplate these mysteries. I have also foreseen that your path will lead you to commune with our elven allies in Kalimdor. Learning more about their curious moon worship rituals may help us someday lead them to the light as well.
Watch your back.
And he gave us some tattered gloves. Are those better than the ones we have? No. I wonder if they look better. We'll stick with the green gloves. Oh, there's a hunter there. Alright, so let's go do some quests, guys. Let's see what Penance is all about. Not only can we heal ourselves with it, we can also do damage. The good thing is they did not nerf the damage of the abilities, so you don't have to worry about that. That is something priests have been struggling with anyways. I think priests are probably still the lowest DPS in the game. But they are the best. But that was okay because, right? They were the best healers, so can't be good at everything. Let's give Penance a try here. It's a lot of damage. Barely used any mana. That was good. All that for 19 mana compared to the amount of damage we do with Smite. Like, it's not even close to as efficient. Let's check out this stack of letters we have to deliver.
Here there.
Greetings, priest. Fine day for hunting, wouldn't you say? I've been having more than a little luck with boars myself. Perhaps you'd like a shot.
Off with you.
Yes, do you have something for me?
Thank you. I've been waiting for these letters for quite some time. Unfortunately, these
Nice
letters
level up.
aren't all for me. This one is addressed to Grelin Whitebeard. He's not too far away if you'd like to deliver it to him. If I remember correctly, Grelin's camp is down the road to the southeast. No doubt he'll be eager to get his mail. Nothing like a day of boar hunting, eh? Though here in Coldridge Valley, there are so many boars it almost takes the fun out of it. No need to get them charging. They're all angry and ready without any help. In fact, recently there have been so many boars in the area, it's become dangerous for me to do my daily hunting. Long story short, if you could help me kill some of the boars, I would appreciate it.
All right, we'll slay a few of these boars. Happy we got Penance. And the other rune abilities that we want to find next are one that goes on our legs and another that goes on our chest piece. And then once you have 3 rune abilities, I've noticed in Season of Discovery, your character becomes quite overpowered. Makes the leveling experience sort of a breeze, I would say. But it's enjoyable because you get some awesome abilities. Once I got all of the fire spells that I wanted on the fire mage, it became a lot of fun playing the class. Living bomb, living flame, burnout, and then also the healing ability regeneration. I assume the same thing will
How are you?
You'll be the same as a priest as well.
See you soon.
Is there something I can help you with?
Ah, excellent. It's been a while since I received word from Ironforge.
Great to meet you.
Okay. So where are these trolls? Down here? Guess we'll go deal with them. Those are bags. Not bad. We can put some wrists on. We have a new chest piece. That's about it. It's a lot of damage. Takes them all the way down to like 25% health. And the cooldown on Penance is 12 seconds. And they didn't nerf all of the healing on priests. The regular abilities that you get in Classic as a priest did not get nerfed. Only the rune healing abilities. So we don't have to worry about that. I will try to get a wand as fast as we can. I think that's important as a priest. We'll probably even try to buy one off the auction house. I do not have any other characters on this server, so I won't really have any help from, you know, alts. I did give my mage some bags from my warlock during my last playthrough, and that helped out quite a bit. We won't have that luxury this time around. I've also heard that mages have been able to AoE pull the entire dungeon of Wailing Caverns. Not all mages, though. You have to be pretty damn skilled at just pulling the entire dungeon like that without them catching up to you and, you know, just three-shotting you. But they are able to do it. Supposedly they make quite a bit of gold from power leveling people that way. Supposedly it's the fastest way to level up from, I guess, level 15 to 25. Is to just have a priest or a mage AoE farm Wailing Caverns for you. I think that's one of the main reasons why I leveled up a mage, just because I know they do a lot of cool AoE stuff like that. I don't know if I'll ever try to AoE down the entirety of Wailing Caverns, but I may do a few AoE farms in the future just for fun. Let's see if we got any loot here. New cloth pants, 4 armor. Not bad. We already have 4 armor pants, though. Oh, did he interrupt us there? Alright, 2 more trolls to go. This guy's level 4. I need to watch out here. He could die. Hopefully we can get Penance up. There we go, we leveled up. And we finished the quest. And there's also a battered chest here, guys. So that's from Find Treasure. You can now just find where battered chests are inside of dungeons. I wonder if we unlocked any abilities from leveling up. Doesn't look like it. But maybe we will unlock a few when we head over and go see the priest trainer. I want to get this chest. Priest is pretty strong, though, with Penance. You'd think we'd have, like, you know, a little bit of trouble in this cave, but it's been pretty easy so far. Okay, so what should we get rid of? I think the food. We don't really need food. So I'll get rid of that. We'll pick up these shoes. We'll put them on because they are an upgrade. 5 armor upgrade. And I'm not too sure what professions I want to get, but since this character, Father Trav, will probably be my main on Living Flame, we will most likely get engineering. I think engineering is the best profession in the game for, you know, Classic WoW, the Burning Crusade, and Wrath of the Lich King. I'm not too sure how good it is in Cataclysm, but I assume it's still pretty damn good. Should we get rid of here? I want to keep the waters. Maybe this dagger, the Trogdagger. Can we put that on? Doesn't really matter. Everything's cheap. But there we go. We looted a chest, guys. Let's get out of this cave. But I will be going engineering and mining for now. Eventually, I'll probably level another character. And then we'll get rid of mining. And then we'll probably get tailoring. But that's a ways away. It's gonna take some time. I don't know what my next class will be on this server, but I probably will have an alt. Oh, there's a mage. Okay, so let's turn this quest in, guys. And then we'll make our way back while we slay some Cragboars and some Trogs. I like Dunmorrow too as a starting zone. It's one of my favorites for sure. I say it's just as good as Elwyn Forest. Elwyn Forest is awesome as well.
Ah! Those light-blasted trolls! A group of them came in the night and stole my journal! I knew better than to trust that good-for-nothing APR.
Hey, these guys sell?
Gah! I was supposed to get this delicious scalding morn brew to Durnan Furcutter inside Anvilmar a while ago now, but I had to deliver one to Grelin here
Let's get rid of
first.
some junk.
I'll never make it to Anvilmar before the brew runs cold. You look fast. Maybe you can make it. This cup will only stay hot for 5 more minutes, and Durnan didn't order chili morn brew, so get going. Anvilmar is to the northeast, a settlement dug into the mountain. Thanks, adventurer, and don't forget to bring me back my mug. Ah! Those light-blasted trolls! A group of them came in the night and stole my journal! I knew better than to trust that good-for-nothing APR. My journal! They took it away to the cave. The one that had it? It was a big brute with some odd markings on his skin and face. I didn't get a much better look than that. You've had some luck with the trolls. Maybe you could go get it back for me. Gah! I was supposed to get this delicious scalding morn brew to Durnan Furcutter inside Anvilmar a while ago now, but I had to deliver one to Grelin here first. I'll never make it to Anvilmar before the brew runs cold. You look fast. Maybe you can make it. This cup will only stay hot for 5 more minutes, and Durnan didn't order chili morn brew, so get going. Anvilmar is to the northeast, a settlement dug into the mountain. Thanks, adventurer, and don't forget to bring me back my mug.
All right.
Great to meet you.
So let's sell all of the junk that we have. I guess we'll put this mace on. There we go. Sell our old one. There we go. We have 2 silver. Probably going to have quite a bit of bag space issues while leveling up. I'll have to look into some quests where we can get at least some 10-slot bags. Pick that up later.
Well, I sell the finest cloth and leather garb this side of the valley.
Hi, I'm Durnan Furcutter. You have something for me?
Ah, good. Now this will hit the spot. Allow me to take a small break while I enjoy this scalding morn brew. Now that hit the spot. Nothing like a piping hot, nay, scalding morn brew on a cold winter's day to warm your cackles of your soul. Here you go, adventurer. Be a pal and take this empty mug back to Nori for me, would you now?
All right, well, we learned some new abilities, guys. We got Power Word Fortitude, rank 1. Let's put that buff up on us. And what it does, it increases our stamina by 3. So we get 30 extra health from that. Our Lesser Heal rank got to rank 2, which means we'll be healing for a bit more. And we now have a Shadow Word Pain. A word of darkness that causes 30 shadow damage over 18 seconds. So I guess we'll put that as 3, and we'll put the heal as E, I guess. Alright, so let's deal with the rest of these trogs over here. Oh, look at that. Penance is just completely wrecking these trogs. See what Shadow Word Pain's like. Not bad. I'll be surprised if any of these mobs actually survive the entire duration of that dot. Probably won't be using it that much while we have, you know, Penance and Smite. But it is good if we run into an issue with mana. Like, we're low on mana. Having Shadow Word Pain would help quite a bit. But against these trogs, I don't really think we have to worry about it. It's kind of, it is OP that priests get Penance this early. That's like a warlock getting Chaos Bolt as their first ability. It's kind of ridiculous. Pretty much one-shot. Almost, I can't really say one-shotting, but it's like just using one ability and these mobs die. That's pretty close. Alright, so we're done with the trogs. We'll head back, we'll turn that in. And then we will slay some more boars. And then maybe we'll make our way back into the cave.
If the problems we've had here are indicative of
Oh,
what
nice
is happening
back piece.
elsewhere in our lands, by Magni's beard, we have some troubles ahead of us. I can only hope that the King and Senate are taking steps to deal with the threat the Trogs pose.
Hello. Safe travel.
And I wonder if they will ever release dual spec for Season of Discovery. What dual spec is, it allows you to swap between talent specializations. Usually you have to be in a rested area or a main city to do that. So say, you know, I want to go out in the world and farm a bit. I could switch from my healing specialization to, say, a Shadow Priest spec. And that gives me, like, without having to spend gold. I think it would be a good thing. And I hope they think about it. Because that's something I did not enjoy during Classic when I played as a warrior tank. I couldn't really afford gold-wise to spec into, say, an arms warrior specialization. Because it would cost up to 50 gold eventually to change your spec. I think they've reduced that in Season of Discovery, though. I think it's like only 1 gold, which is not bad. But at the moment, 1 gold is quite a bit. You know, if you're not buying gold or doing GDKPs. Or, you know, farming on a mage, I guess. Pretty much you have to do a level 25 plus quest to get a gold, 1 gold. And those usually take around like 5 minutes. It's not too bad, but still rather have dual spec. Just give like say 10 gold for it, and then I never have to worry about it again. Level 5 already. 20 more levels to go, guys.
You got my attention.
I trust the scalding morn brew got to Durnan on time. Did you remember to bring me back my mug?
Excellent, adventurer! You'd be surprised how many couriers I meet who forget to do something as simple as bring back the mug. Mugs don't grow on trees, or so they tell me. Here's a little something for the effort. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, Penance is a strong ability. I think I don't even know if we really need other abilities anymore. After we got this ability, we're set. You can see why they nerfed the healing on it. A bunch of my buddies play this game, and one of them plays a priest, and only I could beat him on my warlock, because everybody would just try to do damage to him, and then he would just use penance on himself, and he would heal himself to full.
Excellent, I can go back to my leisurely hunting now. Thank you, adventurer.
That's nice. Got some dwarven cloth breeches. Let's put those on. Okay, so let's make our way to this cave, guys. And we'll get Krell and Whitebeard's journal. Priests also have these this ability where they summon a bunch of little shadow figurines of themselves that attack you, or that attack, you know, your enemies. Can't wait till we get that. See a bunch of little shadow dwarves running around us. Priests are a pretty good dueling class, like 1v1. So if you're interested in dueling, they're a great class to level up for that. I don't think they're better than Warlocks, though. I think Warlocks are still number 1 for dueling. I wonder if they'll do a Season of Discovery duel tournament. They had a hardcore one and a warlock one. I think it might be worth putting Shadowward Paint up here, maybe? Not sure. Seems like these mobs die in less than 10 seconds, so. See if we can sneak by. Probably won't be able to sneak by this guy, though. Oh, somebody died. Corpse of Op. Yeah. Caves are a dangerous place, man. So we have another battered chest over there. Could be the same one. I think I left some stuff inside of it. Alright, here we go. So we have Grack near the cold there. He has Grellin's journal. He is level 5. Same level as us. And then I think I will be fighting Grellin and the Whelp. So I think we'll target down Grellin. We'll start with Smite, and then we'll use Penance. We'll dot him up, and then we'll use Penance. There we go. Look at that damage. I'm surprised we didn't pull the other troll there. Thought for sure he would have pulled with Bricknear. Okay. Oh, he's back again. He wants a rematch. That was strange. He might die here. Good thing we have Shadowward Paint up, though. It's time to back up. We'll use Penance on ourselves. Still heals quite a lot. I understand why they nerfed it, I guess. I wonder if it still heals a priest from, I guess, 10% health to full. Okay, so where's this chest? It's right here. Okay, let's go pick this up. There we go. Sort of look like a hunter right now. With our gear. I guess the robe doesn't really give off the hunter vibe, but I think the colors do. And our gear seems kind of, you know, rugged and tattered. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun on the priest so far. Getting an ability like Penance right away. It's pretty good. As a mage, you get Ice Lance as your first ability from the starting zone quest. Not bad. Doesn't do even close to as much damage as Penance. But it's pretty good. I think, I'll have a little drink here. Warlocks get Haunt, which is a good ability. Does a decent amount of damage. And then if you have shadow damage over time effects on the target, the amount of damage it does, I believe, heals the warlock after. for a certain amount. It's the duration of haunt is done. Probably got that wrong, but I do know haunt does heal you based on your shadow, the shadow damage that you dealt. Alright, so we got his journal. I wonder what the journal says. Day 1. The apprentice and I have arrived in Coldridge Valley today. The trip through the cave was mostly uneventful. We made a camp a good distance away from the cave. We're told the trolls have gathered in. Day 2. Bloody wolf howling at almost kept me up all night. I will have new wolf-hide clothing in a few days. The lad got tangled up with a trog today, put up a fight, and managed to get the better of the ugly brute. But he's now nursing a nasty cut on his arm. Looks like I'll have to do the chores for a while. Day 3, cold, snowed a bit around noon. Day 4, the lad was back and in good spirits. Today, we took our first look at the trolls cross Main. I'd say, judging by the markings on their skin and the various trinkets that they wore on their bodies. Day 5, had the lad watched over the camp, and I snuck over to the cave and took a look around. The trolls' numbers are somewhat troublesome. The mountaineers might have to be summoned in force if the cave is to be cleared of the troll infestation. I realize I have not mentioned the trogs of late. They appear in the area in greater numbers, but they are so primitive that they do not pose much of a threat. Time may say if this is true or not. And not a drop of ale for almost a week now. Day 6. Cold again, snows, trolls, no ale. Day 7. Snow below, so white. Sky above, so blue. Wolves will howl the night, not a drop of brew. Day 8. The trolls are perhaps not as large a problem as we initially thought. They have some numbers, but are not well armed or organized. A small show of force should be more than adequate in dealing with the threat they pose. All right, so there we go. That is his journal. Let's deliver that back to Krellin Whitebeard.
How are you?
Father Trav, any luck?
Wonderful adventurer. Many thanks for retrieving my notebook. Well, it would seem that the troll situation here in Coldridge Valley is under control and not much cause for worry. After I put the finishing touches on my report, I'll need someone to courier it to my brother Sinir. I was planning on sending my apprentice to my brother Sinir with my report, but I would feel much better were it placed in more reliable hands. That is, of course, if you wouldn't mind. You'll have to take the tunnel to get to Karanos. Speak with Mountaineer Thalos before going through the tunnel. It's completely infested with trogs now. Follow the road back to Anvil Mar, then keep heading east to the tunnel. Thalos is stationed nearby.
Alright, so it looks like we are pretty much done with the starting zone, guys. You're being sent off to Karanos, which is a small tavern in Dunmorrow, just outside of Ironforge. I'm going to try to get level 6 here. See if we can get some more priest abilities back at Anvil Mar. I don't think we have any quests to turn in, though, do we? Side? No. Do have a few quests to do, though. a few more trucks. There should be 6. Hope we get some good abilities. I wonder if we could afford... Damn it. Running out of bank space. Wonder if we can afford a wand.
I have the finest wires in the land.
Cloth bracers. Do we have a belt? Don't think we do. Let's put that on.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Pretty sure we can't use staves yet, right? Staffs? So I just sold. Yeah, it's going to be fun healing. I hope we get into some groups with some tanks that kind of push the pace. Because what I've noticed is that healing probably seems a little too easy when the tank is just going kind of slow and pulling like 2 to 3 mobs at a time. I noticed that the priest mana doesn't really like budge at all when I'm in groups like that. But if you're in a group where the tank really pushes the pace, like the healer has to like keep up and try to keep his mana up, it's a lot of fun. I did some raid healing on the channel on Flag Carrier, which is a Resto Druid during TBC. It was a lot of fun. I think I healed in Tempest Keep, Servant Shrine Cavern, Black Temple, the Hyjal raid. And we hit level 6. And hopefully we can get into the raid, guys. It'd be cool to try to heal it on this character, get a little bit of loot.
Great to meet you.
I at least want to do it one time. Power Word Shield. Smite.
Watch
So
your
there
back.
we go, guys. We got a new healing ability. Well, discipline ability called Power Word Shield. Draws on the soul of the party members to shield them, absorbing 44 damage, lasts 30 seconds. While the shield holds spellcasting, will not be interrupted by damage. Once shielded, the target cannot be shielded again for 15 seconds. So we'll make that Q. Show you what it does. Puts a shield up on us. Weakened soul cannot be power word shielded. And we now have a shield that absorbs damage. Pretty good. Yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. Pretty sure we didn't get any other abilities other than that. But next episode, we should be heading off to Keranos. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.